On Remembrance Sunday, we look back to the wars and conflicts that have troubled our world and remember with gratitude not only those who gave their lives, but also those who came back maimed and injured, many of them scarred for life. Our memory of them is only partial, for there are so many, but our hope for that new future they dreamed of can never be full. Their suffering, hardship and sacrifice are a lasting and salutary reminder that the world's hopes cannot be just based on human efforts, but ultimately on God alone. On Remembrance Sunday, we also look at this present world with its continuing conflicts and divisions. Wars and oppressions still persist and undermine communities and nations, as well as causing pain and mourning within families and among friends. Similarly today, extremists are determined to remove all things that do not conform to their way of seeing the world and their particular views and beliefs. Buildings made of stone, concrete, wood, metal, glass are seen as enemies to be attacked because they represent living communities, traditions, cultures and faiths. This Sunday, we also celebrate the dedication of the Lateran Basilica in Rome. It is the cathedral church of the Diocese of Rome. Emperor Constantine, who was converted to Christianity, made a gift of the building to the then Pope. Some years later, on the 9th of November 324, Pope St. Sylvester celebrated the dedication of the Lateran Basilica. Before Emperor Constantine's rule, however, Christians were a persecuted sect, struggling for survival within the hostile Roman Empire. Our celebration of this feast is a sign of our unity with the Bishop of Rome, with Pope Leo, and of our communion with all Catholics throughout the world, those free to worship and those persecuted for their faith. The scriptural readings help us reflect on what the Church means and how we can proclaim the message of hope, respect, and love contained in the Christian message of salvation. In the Gospel passage from John, Jesus predicted the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem and spoke of his own body as the true Holy of Holies. He is the Word made flesh, God among us, God dwelling with us. In him, through faith, we enter the very tabernacle of God's presence.